Markets are in flux and consumers are less confident, according to a report by the U.S. Chamber of Commerce in response to tariffs imposed by the current administration. And with the United States escalating a trade war against China, it's not only raising the cost for consumer goods in America, but at Phone Ninjas in Great Falls, it's got its business owner wondering whether he can even stay in business.
A build. There's a phone that we purchased from a customer is broken.
This is Joshua Rosales, operating manager at Phone Ninjas, a phone repair company.
Everything that we have here is made overseas.
He estimates under 8% of his inventory is manufactured in the U.S. The vast majority of phone parts he has imported from Vietnam and China. Is it possible to run this business in its current form right now, solely investing in America?
Absolutely not. There's no possible way. And that's the biggest problem with the tariffs.
On Thursday, the White House placing tariffs of 145% on China. China responded by imposing 125% tariffs on the United States. Tariff costs imposed by America directly passed on to costs for parts Joshua procures.
It's inevitable. And the parts companies have already announced to all of their distributors that it's going to happen. Just be prepared.
Rosales says his stateside distribution has already slowed. He purchases from an American company that imports from overseas. He also expects the cost of his services to go up between 30 and 50%. He says he's not sure it's sustainable.
I have contemplated a number of times to sign a 5-year lease and debated multitude of times of how many external factors there are that are detrimental to the profitability of this business on whether or not it would just be easier to shut it down.
The small business in Montana, I think we're all going to be affected. Large business, small business.
The Great Falls Chamber of Commerce say they're receiving questions regarding the uncertain future. Unfortunately, their answer is bogged down by the same premise, uncertainty.
I don't know if there's a way to provide an answer to that because we don't know. Unfortunately, when things change so drastically within hours, that it's hard to have any facts or know.
And though the goal of tariffs is to bring more industries to the states, some are just harder to uproot.
It would take 30 to 40 years if I was to put an economic measure for an industry like this to be able to manufacture stateside.
For a more complete breakdown on the current state of global tariffs, visit our website. From Great Falls, Owen Skornickays, MCN News.